We live? We are live. What's happening, team? Got day three of the 7-day jumpstart. As you see, I got a haircut. Good morning. Good morning at 6:53 a.m. All right, so we have day three of the Fighter Fit X Jumpstart. Today we move away from bilateral movements to address the foundation of athletic longevity. Unilateral power and pelvic stability. Pain-free performance is built on the ability to decelerate and stabilize under tension. By utilizing a 4-2-1 tempo, we're going to bulletproof your patellar tendons and force your glute medius to lock your pelvis into place. Session overview, 28 minutes, unilateral power and pelvic stability, body weight, high time under tension. All right, so we have 6 minutes. We're gonna go through 6 minutes on the hip and mobility prep. So we have first one is 90-90 switches. We have dynamic adductor rocks. And of course we have the world's greatest stretch. All right. The first one, we're gonna go through your 90-90 switches. So you're gonna hit the floor on this one. And good morning. I'll face this way, I guess. So, with the 90-90s, have your elbow just outside hip width apart. Switch over onto your heels, nice and easy, side to side. Now, of course, the idea or the game plan is to hit the floor. Now, when I first started doing these, I've always had, I can see my right shoulder is pretty tight and my right knee can't hit the floor. So I have to ease into it. My left knee, easy. Right side, I really gotta on that. Now, of course, whenever I work with mobility or any kind of stretching, you do want to force it. You want to ease into it. Okay, you want to breathe side to side, and this is for 2 whole minutes. Oh, so my right side. So I'm actually going to stick with this one here, just to get a little more lubrication, so to speak, and the synovial fluid for that joint. Hey, good morning. We're halfway through, 1 minute. So 90-90. So 90 degrees in the back, 90 degrees in the front. Whew. I'm in Vancouver, BC, and yesterday was nice and sunny. If you're aware of Vancouver, we always get rain. Yesterday was nice and sunny, so I went to go play. I brought out the TRX rep trainer and went down to the local park here and practiced some pickleball against the wall, and it was beautiful. And of course, now I look outside, it's raining. We got 20 seconds for the 90-90s. Left side, get that deep hip. So the roundhouse kicks for running, deadlifts and squats. Definitely have this as a pregame. Right, so even when I was doing my barbell back squat on the video analysis, my hip shifted. So that means either I have a tibialis anterior, front of my shins need to be addressed, it might be tight. It could be a tight hip on my right side because I did shift to my right. So that's an indicator I have to do my 90-90s. So the video analysis, it's been 2 minutes, part of the VIP program for the one-on-one coaching. And of course, you can also send me the videos and I can quickly address it. But yeah, so that, from the video analysis and even my self-coaching, I seen part of it was the hip shift. So that's where the 90-90s can come into play. Now we have adductor rocks. So you're gonna get on all fours. You're going to extend one leg out to the side, rock your hips back toward your heel and return. Our coaching cue, keep the foot of the extended leg flat on the floor. Feel the pull in the inner thigh, not the knee. Okay, so we're gonna go for 2 minutes on this one. So 1 minute per side. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Best you can, keep that foot flat. That's the idea. If you can't, of course, with our lack of mobility, All good. Whew. All right, so all fours, bring up one leg. This is my right side. So great inner thigh stretch, deep hip once again. Whew. Did a lot of roundhouse kicks the other day. Oh. And of course the jump squats and kettlebell swings, kettlebell jumps. You can go towards your thigh that's being stretched. Should feel pretty good. Early morning mobility. Always breathe, deep breathing. 5 seconds, then we'll switch sides. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. And other side. Hopefully you can still see me in the camera. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, let's get that rock back and forth. Lean in towards the leg that's being stretched, the inner thigh. Should feel great to wake up that body for the morning. Of course, for my school community here, whenever you guys are watching the replays, 30 seconds. Whew. Nice, we got 15. Of course, you can work with your hands, hand placement. Kind of feel the stretch as you go through. Oh, all right, now we have the world's greatest stretch. Now, of course, you can't directly get into it. You can always be in that bulldog position. Ease into it to get that deep hip into it, so the ball of my foot. Go for that tap. But of course, if we have the live, oops, hopefully you guys can still see me. Elbow down and rotate. Yeah, we'll switch sides. So when I rotate, I want to really feel my deep hip on my left here, my left side, when I rotate through and turn. Oh, of course, if you can't get into this, just go for standing. How can I do the standing? Hand on the wall, elbow through, and rotate. That's the rotation. I can have my feet on the bench or an ottoman and kind of switch through. We can do the standing version here. Oh, if I can't hit that floor yet, get that rotation on that T-spine. Whew. I think also, I think some other coaches call this the lizard. Hey, the lizard stretch. Oh, let's call it deep hip, deep lunge with rotation. Should feel great here. Oh. And recover. All right. Oh, am I missing anything here? I think I'm missing something. Nope. All right, now we have the lunge protocol. So we got 5 rounds. All right, we got 5 rounds. 5 rounds for this one. No rest between exercises within the round. 60 seconds rest per round. Stationary lunges, left and right. 6 reps per side. 4 seconds lower. 2 second hold at the bottom, and 1 second up. Track the knee directly over the second toe. Do not let the knee cave inward. Knee valgus. My school community, you guys know about that. I went through over some school video slide deck information on that knee valgus. Keep the ribs tucked to maintain a neutral spine. Or neutral pelvis. Then we have plank with shoulder taps. 20 seconds, controlled tempo. Wide base with your feet, your hips should be frozen. Your pelvis, if your pelvis swivels, you've lost the rep. So fight that rotation. And of course, walking lunges. I don't have any space for the walking lunge, so we'll do a stationary, my haircut. So we'll do a stationary forward and back. This is 10 total steps. 4 seconds lower, 2-second hold, 1 explode into the next step. Own the descent. Use your front glute to pull yourself forward, not just your quad to push. Stay on train tracks, not a tight rope for balance. So not a tight rope, but on train tracks for that balance. And we're doing this for 12 minutes. 5 rounds, 6. Okay, let's make sure we'll hit that 5 rounds. Walking lunges and shoulder taps. All right, so when we go for a stationary lunge. Now, before we get into it, stationary lunge. 90-90 in the front, 90-90 in the back. On the side profile, knee, hip, shoulder, straight line through, and then press right up. I can use a bench for support for that straight down. 1, hit that pause, knee hovering, and press through. Make sure the knee on the lead leg is facing out a little bit, so front view. Watch that balance. From here, stationary lunge. Train tracks, through. Is that train track? That's more of a train track. Just more for balance. So 1. And press through. How many are we doing here? How many reps? 6. Hit that pause. 2. 3. So keep that knee in line. 4. Get that hover in the backside. 5. Feel those hammies. And 6. Switch over. Balance. That was a little fast. Now I feel kind of tight on my right quad here, which is fine. Doing all the TRX rep trainer and the pickleball yesterday. 2. Get have your hands on your hips for balance. 3. Hear that knee. Drop. 4. Hit that 5. And 6. All right, now we have 20 seconds of high plank shoulder tap. I'll face this way so I can face the camera or the timer. Tripod. Keep everything balanced. Slow and control. 10 seconds. All right, next one. I'm gonna go through. So 10 total steps. If you don't have any range, you can be down your hallway at home, but we're just gonna go for a step forward and push back in, just because of lack of space. And I forgot we're doing it by the tempo here. Watch that balance. A little harder when it's a little slower. Face the camera a little more so here. Big step. Let's say that's 3. 4. 5. Now, of course, careful on this one here because when I'm coming forward, I'm putting slight pressure on my kneecap here by that momentum. If that bugs you, coming forward like that, do a reverse lunge. That's only if the knee bugs you. Okay, I lost my count. We'll say this is 9. All right. Yeah, so we'll say that was the first set. Of course, you got a 60-second break. And let's double check my hairdo, my lovely haircut. We'll go round 2 right away. I'm gonna use the weight stack here. So left hand's on, wide base, using it for assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lucky the last one, 7. All right, other side, right hand's on the stack. Dropping all the way down. 1, 2, 3. Nice and slow, control down. 4. Hold that bottom 2. Explode high. Let's go 5. Hit that 6. Last one, 7. That was a little fast. All right, now shoulder taps. 20 seconds. All right, now we're back to the R, walking lunges for 10. So I'm really pushing myself back. I think that's 6. That's 7. 8. Now I want to be nice and soft. 9 on that landing on that front leg. All right, that was round 2. Let's go round 3. Round 3. So I'm gonna go through split squat, left side. Face the camera here. Oh, a little too fast. And we'll add a little bit of a shoulder to it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, 7. Other side. Ooh, watch. Come on, balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, balance. Come on now. 5. Let's go 2. Get that lead leg working. Last one, singles. All right, shoulder taps. 20 seconds. Gets all the core. Whew. All right, finishing round 3. Let's go for that front lunge, walking steps. I like to have the opposite hand working. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, quick little water break if you have to. And we have round 4. What's happening, team? Whew. All right, split squat. I'm gonna add in for round 4, nice and slow and controlled. When I hit that pause, I'm gonna hit a glute extension on the backside. So this is just an added bonus. Hey, why not? Why not add a bonus here for you guys and gals? Hit that pause, activate that right glute, lance off back to start position. Control down, watch that lead knee too. Activate that right glute, whoa, balance. Slow control down. 3. Get that hover. 4. Slow control. Get that pause. 5. 2 more. Let's go round 4. 6. And 7. Other side. Right leg in front. Hit that pause. 1. Make sure everything's in line. 2. 3. 4. 5. 2 more. Drop below. And we got that single. All right, beautiful, good. Shoulder taps. 20 seconds. Core, core. You can always hold a front plank variation, modify, whichever you like. But of course, stick with the game plan and hit the alternating front plank here. Or sorry, alternating shoulder taps. It's only 20 seconds. Let's go round 4. Whew. All right. Walking lunges. 1. Let's go 2. Nice and easy. 3. 4. Remember, train tracks. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. All right, nicely done. Let's go, final round. Round 5. Whew, split squat. Left leg in front. Okay, drop low. 1. Add a little 2. Little shoulder raise here. 3. Oh yeah, explode high. 4. 5. Balance. 6. And 7. Other side. Whew. Oh, careful with the weight stack. 1. 2, 3, 4. Be tough with it. 5, 2 more. Time and attention. 6. Wait, did I jump one? One more, just in case. Busy yapping away, focusing here. All right, 7. Shoulder taps, last round. Whew, my quads. All right, last round. Get that pause. Good solid core. Shoulders. Good old 7:20 in the morning here. And recover. All right, last round for the walking lunges. Whew, this one here for the last round. Front lunge, hug the knee. Front lunge right, hug the knee 2. So I can go down the hall or down the turf and do a similar motion. Okay, last round, that was 2. Left, reset, catch and lift. Right, reset, catch and lift. Whew. Good morning, everybody. For day 3 of that 7-day jumpstart course material. So it's 15 minutes on my clock. Of course, we didn't have any breaks on there. We just kind of went through it. Whew. All right, now we have structural integrity and decompression. So we have a static hip flexor stretch for 2 minutes and a deep squat belly breathing. So the static hip flexor stretch, half kneeling position. Squeeze the glute at the back leg to tilt the pelvis posteriorly. Anterior, posterior, anterior, posterior. Looks funny. Tension over reach. A small tilt of the pelvis is more effective than leaning forward excessively. Whew. All right, so 2 minutes, 1 minute per side. So I'll show you my split kneeling here. So anterior, post, anterior, posterior, anterior, post. Whew. Right hand, hip flexor in the front here, lean forward slightly, rotate my right to my left, a slight touch, and deep breathing. Nicely done. So we want to feel that deep hip quad. Again, I've reset my pelvis, so anterior, posterior. So when you're doing a hip flexor stretch, posterior tilt, opposite hand, or the same hand working on the same leg. Lean forward slightly, 10 seconds before we switch. Whew. Ready to go, switch sides in 3, 2, and reset. So remember, posterior, anterior. Show the side profile, post, ant. Post, ant. It looks funny. But definitely worth it for pelvis, low back, deadlift, squats, resetting the your lower back for sitting at the desk all day, having that ability to posterior and anterior tilt without any compensation for the knee or leaning forward. Whew. Get that stretch in the front leg here. So again, I just resetted my pelvis. Anterior tilt, posterior tilt. Squeeze that glute on the left hand. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I always say I should be able to bend a crowbar off of that glute. Whew. And reset. All right, now, last one here for the morning. A deep squat belly breathing. Sit in a deep bodyweight squat. Use a door frame for support if needed. Take deep nasal breaths into the lower back. Expand the rib cage 360 degrees. Expand. Let the pelvic floor relax and inhale. Whew. 2 minutes, all right. This is a little more advanced, so definitely want to use a door frame or a solid pillar. Whew. Go on the praying hands position so I can work with my hips. And then from here, breathe into the belly. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, or on the replay, hope you have a great, beautiful evening, morning, afternoon. Always be mindful of your breath throughout the day. "50 seconds. You guys can't tell, but I'm working with my toes, trying to get that deep, 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 deep low. Work that ankle. Make sure you guys look at the, I guess I'll post it again, but I'll post the, oh shoot, I think I forgot to hit copy and paste for the workout yesterday. No, I think I did. I think day 2 is on there with the replay of the video. I'll make sure to copy and paste this this workout floor we just did on text so you guys can have it, guys and gals. And also to the 7-day jumpstart app itself. It is, that one's a little quicker. That one's based off of the course material itself. This is a bonus. Okay. Oh man. Oh, snap, crackle, pops. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. All right, so the assistant coach debrief. So the why. Today's 4-2-1 tempo forces your nervous system to scan for weaknesses during the 4-second eccentric phase. So that lowering position for that 4 seconds. Your knee, if your knee wobbled, that is a lack of pelvic stability. By slowing down, we are building the structural integrity required to explode during competition without injury, or going for your sport, your running, your high rocks, pickleball tournaments, kickboxing tournaments. Now, the hydration check. Elite performance is impossible in a dehydrated state. Your task for the remainder of the day is to hit your hydration target. Drink half your body weight in ounces daily. If you weigh 200 pounds, aim for 100 ounces of water. Coach's tip: add a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes to your water to ensure the cellular uptake of fluid. Day 3 is complete. Rest and recover, and we go again tomorrow. I shall save that. Hope you had fun on that one. So day three. Oh, my hips and hammies. All right, team. Be cool, be safe. Live. Make sure you guys follow us on the Day 1 Den. And yeah, come on board. There is a 7-day free trial on there as well too. And of course, we have the ecosystem of the Fighter Fit X Calorie app for macronutrients, a 7-day meal planner, the image picture meal scan estimation for calories. We have the Fighter Fit X 7-day jumpstart material that we kind of just work with. We have the Fit X assistant coach, which is a huge, massive win for 16, 17 years. Well, actually, now that I added the kickboxing, my kickboxing number system, that's 22 to almost 22 years now. I started teaching at 22, and I turned 44 in October. 44 in October. And so the Fighter Fit X assistant coach app is live. That has the coach, yeah, so that would be the Fighter Fit X calorie counter, the 7-day meal plan, the Fighter Fit X coach. We have the Fighter Fit X, the posture reset, video analysis, that's number 3. We have the Fighter Fit X Vault, which is the fitness testing. That's where we do the squats, push-ups, partial sit-ups, the plank jacks, and the burpees. I think I'm missing one. But anyways, that's a fitness test. That's where you would upload your results of how many numbers and repetitions you've completed for that 1 minute. So there's 6 exercises, 60 seconds per exercise, 30-second break, and there's a graph and also a date on when you've done that test. And I think I'm missing a couple other ones. There's a Wall Angel app that I've also created. There's also the VIP for clients who are specific app for them. And yeah, all right, team. Thankfully, this is working now. All right, see ya.